get back into it, or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
Prescott now from the 50. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tonyan. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2nd and 2. Cook now off the read option. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys! Trey McBride, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. Drake London, 73 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had to send it back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Got a man, it's McBride complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now it's Mahomes again. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. 48 yards as they have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Prescott on first down. James has got it. Complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. From the 22, Prescott.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll bring them back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
A beautiful fake. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half, Prescott.
And now he'll fire deep downfield for James.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So
well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. A big play here for Dallas. 52 yards.
Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second down and goal. Mahomes. He's got it. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal. Mahomes now on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Cowboys continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They find some open field here. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, 49ers.
Drake London,
his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's James. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Here's the option play now to the left. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Up the middle, it's Cook. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's got McBride here over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Trey McBride saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are to be... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Channing Tindall. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marquise Brown, 37 yards. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The offense on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
It's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is fielded at the 27. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete to McBride.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll set up a throw.
Delivers on the crosser to McBride.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the 49ers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. Mahomes going to throw it here.
This is taken in by McBride.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to air one out. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
To try again after the sack. Prescott, he's going to let it fly. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Niners set to take over on offense. And at this point, maybe you say, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. Prescott. And now here's another interception. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, they certainly have the look of a team with something to prove, don't they? All week, as we prepared for this game, we kept reading about how they said they're going to play a full 60 minutes this week. Has nothing to do with their opponent. No disrespect intended, but they wanted to be people of their word, playing this thing all the way out, trying to finish it strong.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. To throw again on second down. Prescott. Throw left side. There's London. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of